this video, I'm going to talk about a book that I started my data science career with. It was the book that I learned a great deal from. It was a book about statistics. And I'm going to recommend this today to all the beginners who are just starting their career in data science. Now, that book is called Open Intro Statistics. And I read this book cover to cover about, I would say, about 6 or 7 years ago, and did about 80% of the problems in this book. Now, this book is really, it's a good book and has really good examples and lots of exercises. Now, I'm going to take you through the website where it's also available in a form of ebook. So we'll take a look at that in a moment. Before we do that, there's a really good story behind this. Now, about 7 years ago, when I started my journey into data science, it was at the time when Andrew Yang had started the machine learning course, and I was really excited to learn from that. But I knew that I had to really sharpen my skills on statistics. And that's when I started browsing to look for books that I could read with statistics. And this was the book that I found. Now, at that time, I was in India. And when I went to Amazon, or I don't know if Amazon existed at that time. However, I went to online to find this book online, but I couldn't in India. So I had to ask some of my relatives to send this to me from US. So I got this book, and as I said, I read this book cover to cover, and it was very simple to follow. There are mathematical details in it, but they are high level, right? So they don't go really into the theory. It's sort of applied statistics, right? So it's a great book, but I'm not going to leave you just with that. We'll go to its website. Now, this is the second edition that I have. The current edition is fourth edition that's available. So let's go so let's head over to the browser, and let me show you the website and everything that comes with this book. So it's not just a book, it has a lot of other content that's available online. So let's take a look. So here we are. The website is called openintro.org. That's the website. And if you go in the section called books, and there's called statistics, you'll find this book called Open Intro Statistics. Now, there are other books as well. The one that I'm probably talking to you about at this point is the Open Intro Statistics. If you click on that, of course, I get the same page because I was on that page. But essentially, you will see that getting started, we have the free PDF available. So I can right-click, open it in another window. And while that's opening, I'll also show you that this page, if I select labs, for each of the chapters that are available in the book, you have labs available. So this is really, really good. Now, this is, of course, R based mostly, but you can easily do it for Python, and it's easily transferable. So, which is great. But you'll have to do the hard work. But I think it should be easy to follow. On the other hand, it also has videos. So you can see that, there are videos here, again, going through each chapter. Now, if you are someone like who sort of prefers videos, but also like to read, as I said, there is, the book that you can download. Now, the book is available for free, but they do encourage, if you can pay, then please pay for the ebook. However, if I just need sort of the book, then I can get it for free. I've already downloaded it, so it's probably not here. If I go in books, I've got open interest statistics. Once again, I'll just click the book, and it should be in my downloads, in my library. I think so. Books right here. Yeah. So if I click on it, I get to download this PDF, and you will see that, oh, here you go. I'm going to open it in Firefox, and here we go. So this is, again, as I said, it's the fourth edition, and it's written by Minnie. I'm probably pronouncing this really wrong, and of course Christopher and David, right? And of course, here is the summary of the contents that are available, that is available in the book. But the author Minnie has done a lot of courses on Coursera as well. So she's right now a senior lecturer at Edinburgh University, and is an associate professor at Duke University, and a professional educator at our studio as well. Now, she has done certain courses she's been an instructor for several courses on Coursera, which I have open here. You can see, and again, really, like, it's a great way of the way she explains things, and it's really evident in the book as well. So the book essentially has introduction to the data, how do you summarize, how to visualize data, probability, distributions of data, Gaussian and normal distribution, and how do you do inference or understand numerical, categorical data, and then it goes into linear regression, logistic regression, which is where you start to model the data. Now, along the way, you will also learn about hypotheses testing, what are point estimates, what is a sample, what's a population, and if you don't know, if you're just beginning, if you don't know those terms, once you go through the book, you will really understand them, in a great detail. And there are also, as I said, lots and lots of examples and exercises that are really going to instill that understanding. So again, as I said, I would recommend this book, a really good book. Now, it's available on Amazon. Now, fortunately, now it's available on Amazon India and also in the UK. So on Amazon India, it's available now at 647 rupees in a paperback. Of course, hardcover is going to be really expensive, but this book is good on the paperback as well. And in the UK, it's available for about £12. Again, not really expensive, but again, it's a really good book when you're starting your career in data science, machine learning, because this really sets you apart from a lot of other people. Because in the industry, I've seen where people learn these modeling techniques and they just want to solve a particular problem. However, since they do not have a really good understanding about the data, how should they read the data? And so when they come to the modeling part, they're able to create the model or build the model, but really understanding why something is behaving in a certain way, or really understanding your data, that's something that most people lack in. And this book lays that foundation. So eventually, when you are like building models, you know your stuff, right? You are pretty good at statistics before you sort of go into the machine learning, deep learning, and all of that, of that interesting and exciting stuff, right? So you want to make sure that you get your fundamentals right. And this is, again, a great book where you can start your journey. So that's it for my first recommendation. I hope you like it. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the channel. Thank you.